if you have never met me before, my name is Quiana Broden, but when we're family, everybody calls me Q. So I'm Q. So what up, though? How y'all doing? Hey, I call myself a food fighter in the city of Detroit because my goal is just to make sure that people learn how to eat to live. That's it. I feel like that's what God has me doing. I'm supposed to show people how to eat to live because I feel like we live to eat and we don't eat to live. The only reason I'm in the place I am right now is because I got diagnosed with a disease called sarcoidosis. Don't ask me to spell it. It's supposed to be common in African-American women. Most of us don't even know about it. But if you remember Bernie Mac, he died from it. You heard me? So you either take care of it or it takes care of you. So for me, I had to learn the hard way. I was a regular meat eater like everybody else. I had everything, okay? My family's from South Carolina. We ate everything from the rooter to the tutor, okay? It goes down at Thanksgiving. It goes down at Christmas, okay? It goes down. I had to go vegan. I tried it for 30 days. It worked out really well. I was scared, but it worked. I had a cough that sounded like I smoked 8,000 packs of cigarettes a day. I don't. And I had rashes all over. And if you're in the black community, if you have a rash, it's what, eczema? I know I'm sounding crazy, but I just want you to have a seat. Just making sure y'all with me. You got to talk back to me so I know you're with me. 30 days, the cough started going away. Literally going away. 60 days, the cough was going, the rashes started disappearing. The only thing I did was change what I ate. And it made me ask a question. And the question that I ate was, what the heck is in the food? Like, what was in the food I'm eating? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not saying be vegan. I just want you to have a seat. Okay, thank you. Glad y'all woke. Let's keep it moving. Now, we got to talk about the elephant that's in the room. The elephant in the room is that the inequity of access. I feel like people should get healthy food based off of just being a human. It should be a human right. You shouldn't get healthy food based off of your zip code. Am I talking crazy? No. I just want you to have a seat. I just want to make sure y'all with me. So I did a little trick with myself. I rode myself all the way up 8 Mile. Everybody know 8 Mile, not the movie, the real street. I drove myself up 8 Mile, and I wanted to see how long it would take for me to get a fresh bunch of kale. I went from the hood to the burbs. Where did I find the kale? I know, you know what I'm talking about. It was in the burbs. I was kind of upset about that because I feel like, again, healthy food should be a human right. It should not be based off of your zip code. So, for me, I want to address that elephant that's in the room. Why? Because healthy food perpetuates like a cycle of things. So if we have healthy food, we can do better. We can live better. We can eat better. The kids learn better. There's so many positives to go with eating healthy. I don't want to preach, but this is where I'm at because I just want you to have a seat. Come on. You better show up for me today. Clicker. I'm very excited about this clicker. I just want y'all to know. Now, I want y'all to see the ripple effect. I gave y'all so many cute pictures because I wanted you to see fresh food. I think we don't talk about fresh food enough in the hood. My goal is to put healthy food in every hood because that's not what they expect. The food that you get at a gas station in the suburbs is different than the food you get at a gas station in the D. Now, my brain says the squeaky wheel is what gets oiled, right? So if nobody ever talks about it, if you don't open your mouth and say, yo, why don't we have bananas? Why don't we have grapes? In the hood, you know what's at the front of the store? Chips, soda, donuts, candy, and where do the kids go first thing in the morning? I'm not trying to be funny acting, but I just want you to have a seat. You're welcome. Good health is linked to several things. Kids will have better academic performance. It reduces the risk of all types of diseases because the foods that we eat, what you put in is what you get out. If you put crap in your body, what you gonna get out of your body? My goal is for you to eat to live. I'm not trying to preach to you. I just want you to have a seat at the healthy food table, okay? We should all be focused on eating to live. We should know what we're putting in our bodies. We should read labels, but nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about the nutrition of food, and that's why we got to talk about the role of education. Now, I'm going to tell you one of my pet peeves. Did y'all have home ec when y'all, some of y'all are not old as me. Your girl just turned 45. Y'all welcome. You better say something. Okay, I'm calm. Back in my day, we had home ec. Does anybody remember home ec? Let me see your hands. Oh, it's some adults up in the house tonight. Hey! I'm not trying to be funny style to the young people, but I just want you to have a seat. Home ec taught me how to cook. It taught me how to iron. It taught me how to wash clothes. What are we doing for our kids nowadays? What are we teaching them? In real life, it says that each one is supposed to reach one, but if we don't teach them, how are they going to learn? If the kid, I believe the children are our future. If they're supposed to be the future and we're not teaching them how to eat to live, what are they going to have? What are they going to become? They're just going to be stuck with high blood pressure, hypertension, cancers, heart disease, diabetes, because that's what is in the hood, where we keep perpetuating the cycle of let's just have the gas stations and the fast food and the liquor stores. I'm not trying to harp on anybody. I just want you to have a seat. You better talk back to me in the name of Jesus. I'm sorry. You know how I am. Some of y'all know me, and this is just what you get. I'm sorry, every day. I love you too. I'm supposed to stand right here? Okay, I move a lot. So listen, let's talk about supporting local initiatives. Why? Because we are the people who are at the forefront, the community-led organizations, the grassroots organizations, the people that are not afraid to be a trend breaker, the person who's not afraid to say, hey, you should probably stop eating that. If the cow stopped giving its baby milk, why are you still eating it? We the only ones. Y'all steady smashing burgers with pickles that they put in red dye and yellow dye in to make green. When it's a pickle, I don't need it to be colored. I'm not trying to harp on you. I just want you to have a seat. Just saying. You guys understand? And let me tell you some little things that you can do to help these local initiatives. Ask them how you can help. Ask me. Ask the food banks. Ask people how you can help them, because I think we need to get back to being the village. Remember when everybody used to be like, it takes a village? And now we act like we walk by each other. People look at me like I'm crazy because I'm saying hi. I just say hi. Say hi back. Are you okay? I don't want you to be mad at me. I just want you to have a seat. Good morning, good afternoon, and how y'all doing? When you ask somebody what they need or how can you help their initiative, don't just say it because it's something to say. I learned that in Israel. I just got back. And they say what they mean, and they mean what they say. You don't say, how can I help, if you don't want to help. Volunteer. Go to a school. Help. Think about what the kids get in school and what you used to get in school. They're getting boxed food that is from a box. There's nothing fresh. So I am a food fighter, and I will be that food fighter because in my heart, that's what God put me here to do. Show people how to eat to live. It should be farm to table. It should be, how long did it take to get from the farm to my fork? It shouldn't be, I just need a 5 for $5 because I got $5 and I need to get 5 burgers. I'm not trying to tell you not to get your fast food, but I just want you to have a seat. Get mad with it. You know what I'm saying? Get mad with it. It's very simple. It's not complicated. It's a basic necessity. Every human should have the right to have healthy food. We live in the land of milk and honey. We live in the land of abundance. In all other places outside of the United States, they don't have what we have. We have the ability to help. We can send money if the rain falls in the wrong place. But you don't want to make sure every child gets a free lunch at school? This is on us. The squeaky wheel gets what? So if you don't talk about it, nobody's going to do anything about it. And now I want y'all to live in the land of like, talk about it and be about it. Why? Because I'm not just fussing. I want you to have a seat. I'm going to show y'all something that's going to piss y'all off. Not this fresh box of fruit. I just wanted to trick you for 2 seconds. I had to give you something. Okay, I had to give you like a little zhuzh. I'm going to show you something that's going to bother you, and I want you to be bothered. This is the food pyramid. Does everybody remember this when they were young? You go to school, you get this food pyramid. It's the greatest thing known to man, but nobody talks about where the food pyramid came from. Nobody talks about it being like a circle of it's a crew. Pretend we're all a crew. And we're all sitting in a room, and you know what? I want to make sure all my people get their coin. Whether you in the dairy, whether you in the meat, oh, y'all quiet. Y'all want to hear that? It's a real thing. So in my mind, I always say that soon enough, they're going to change this food pyramid because I don't think that it's real. I think this pyramid was created based off of how much money another person could make. And I'm not trying to say that they were wrong, but I just want y'all to have a seat. It is only going to get changed if we make noise. People are going to be bothered by me because I'm not going to shut up. I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to keep prancing around Detroit telling people like, hey, we need to eat to live. Hey, do you need me to do food for the Detroit public schools? Hey, the kids need fresh food. Because somebody has to talk about it. Somebody has to talk about it. We have to reimagine the food system because guess what? If we change the way the kids eat now, they won't have the diseases that we have now and they won't have them later. Because what you put in is what you do what? If you put crap in your body, you get what? If you put good stuff in your body, what you gonna get? A nice, healthy body. You can be 45 and run across the stage like this with no problems. I can't do a push-up though, so don't clap too hard. I'm gonna work it out. Now again, I say these things because I'm here for a good time, not a long time. But I want to make sure that when I speak to you, you understand this is my plight. This is why I feel like I'm a food fighter. It is my job to change the way that we look at food in our city, in our state, and in our country. Now, this, my dear, is the table. You are here, I am here, and all I want you to do is have a seat. It's your girl, Q.